In the UK, there are around 4 times as many males that have been diagnosed with autism than females. But why is this? Well, first of all, when all the diagnostic criteria was being developed, they were only doing research on males and boys. And as we know, girls portray their autism differently to boys. So it's a lot harder to actually spot the signs of autism within girls. One of the ways that girls portray their autism differently is when it comes to special interests, because boys often have very unusual special interests, like some that I've come across boys having include bins and skips, train timetables and spades, whereas girls often have more mainstream interests, like certain pop groups or maybe fashion. So it's a lot easier to spot the special interests within boys than it is in girls. Also, girls are often very good at masking the signs of their autism, and this could be as a way to, fit in with their peers, or to cope in a world that maybe is really confusing or that's not designed for their needs. So, they're a lot better, girls are, at masking than boys. Also, the way that girls communicate, they often are much better at learning the ways that their peers and other people are communicating, and they're much better at replicating that communication, even if maybe it doesn't come naturally to them. And one of the way that girls the way that girls portray autism is different is when it comes to stimming, because boys often have more, recognizable, more noticeable stims, whereas girls, when they stim, they'll often be more subtle stims, like twiddling their hair or fiddling with the bottom of their skirts. And the NAS, or the National Autistic Society, actually put together a campaign called Now I Know, where they highlighted a group of autistic girls and non-binary individuals who were later diagnosed or diagnosed later in life, just to highlight the differences in those areas. So the differences in later diagnosed girls and non-binary individuals. So girls can be diagnosed with autism, and now that we've got a lot more awareness around autism and the diagnostic criteria are changing, a lot more girls who have autism are being diagnosed.